Okay, thanks, Chris. So, the top position in Google Ads, absolute number one position.
Hmm.
You're hearing a lot about this these days. People want to be there. They want to be number one. Do they necessarily know what they're doing when they make that claim to you, or who's asking you for this?
So it is absolutely something that is, in my understanding, it comes in two situations. Number one, someone gets on Google and they search and they see a competitor. They see a competitor on a key phrase in their area or wherever they want to target, that they realize I'm not on here. And then they start to hit the next button, right? They start scrolling through the google.com organic search results and they find themselves on the 16th page. They're like, I'm all the way down here. So, Jason, the value of going from organically being listed 16th to being able to set up a Google Ads account and then just showing up at the top of Google for what you want to show up for, potentially even higher than your competitor. I mean, there's no straighter line to accomplishing your goals than that. You can go after SEO. It's a completely different thing. We don't talk about that. It's a completely different strategy. But there is no faster straight line to going from like no traffic. I'm not ranked for this. I don't even have a web page about this. I'm years away from being super successful with this to like, a day later, boom, I see my ad. There I am. I'm there. It's an amazingly shortcut to success.
Okay, now I'm seeing it. Now I'm seeing why there's demand for this. Now I'm seeing why people approach you about this, because you're right. If you're in the second page of Google organically, or not even in the top 10 pages, or some people don't even have a website and then they get a quick landing page and all of a sudden they're getting leads. You go from a nobody to the main show instantly, and you can control
Mm-hmm.
there. So obviously there's another factor here, which is called money and the amount of cost it takes to be there. But the benefit of being there is undeniable. It's like the best place in marketing your business you could ever be. You're exactly where people are looking for it, and the first thing they see when they look for it. And I guess there really is something different, especially for a new advertiser, about seeing themselves number one versus number two or three or four at the top. I think that number one position holds a lot of cachet, and I know this from experience running on Google Ads. A lot of search users give credit for that number one position, even though it's an ad. They think, well, if this is the top thing that showed up, a lot of them think if this is the top thing that showed up, there must be something to it. So I'm going to go to that website and then possibly
Mm-hmm. There's some
call
authority.
or fill out a form. Yeah, there's definitely some authority. So I think we can agree there's definitely a benefit to showing up absolutely number one in Google. And especially you feel that benefit if you've never been on the first page before or running Google Ads at all.